Hello my friends, today we are making soft buttery naan in a simple pan, no tandoor, but I promise you will see those big sexy bubbles. First, let's wake up the yeast. Prepare 125 ml of lukewarm milk, add 1 teaspoon of sugar and stir until dissolved. Sugar is breakfast for the yeast. Add 2 teaspoons of instant yeast, stir, cover with a kitchen towel and leave in a warm place for 5 to 10 minutes. Put 300 grams of all-purpose flour into a large bowl, sprinkle with half a teaspoon of salt and mix. When the yeast has risen, pour it into the bowl with the flour and salt. Then add 50 grams of plain yogurt at room temperature. Yogurt is the secret for soft naan. 25 grams of melted butter. Make sure the butter is melted but not hot. And 1 medium egg. Take a spoon and start mixing, working from the center outwards. When it starts to look messy like this, that's perfect. Now we switch to hands. When the dough starts to form, start with kneading. You are aiming for a smooth, firm, elastic dough that's not too sticky. If it's sticking like crazy to your hands, just add a little flour. If it feels dry, add a tiny bit of oil. You don't have to be a pro. After about 5 to 10 minutes of kneading, it will smooth out like this. Cover with a kitchen towel and let it rest for 40 to 60 minutes. This is the boring part to watch, but the most important for fluffy naan. After resting, the dough is elastic and not too sticky. It's easier to work if you dust the rolling board with a little flour. Remove the dough from the bowl and divide it into 8 pieces. Take each piece and shape it into a ball by folding the corners toward the center and then rolling it in your hand or on the board. Don't stress about perfect shapes. Roll each ball into a flatbread. The dough is elastic and likes to shrink back. Just be patient and roll it a couple of times. Classic naan is rolled out and baked like this. After baking, you can leave it plain or turn it into butter garlic naan, which I will show you. Now I will show you another way. Sprinkle chopped garlic, a little fresh parsley and some sesame seeds onto the rolled out dough. Carefully press everything into the dough using a rolling pin. Be gentle here, you want the garlic to stick in, not to tear holes in the naan. You can bake naan dry or with a little oil. I prefer a little oil for extra flavor and color. To get those iconic bubbles, the pan has to be properly heated. I am using medium heat. The intense heat starts to evaporate the liquid inside the dough. And the steam has nowhere to go. That's how the bubbles appear. This is my favorite moment. Watch the surface. When the first bubbles pop up, that's when I always start to get hungry. Bake for 60 to 90 seconds on each side. Usually one flip is enough. For bread with garlic and parsley inside, start with the sprinkled side up. Bake the plain side a little longer, because garlic and especially parsley can burn very fast. How to make butter garlic naan from a regular naan bread? Take 1 to 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley, add 2 tablespoons of melted butter and 1 crushed garlic clove. Mix everything together. For the naan that already has garlic and parsley inside, I just brush with melted butter. That's more than enough. Finally, spread the mixture on each piece of naan bread. This is the best part for me. It is still hot, soft, and you can see all the layers when you tear it. If you love curry night, this naan is dangerous. You will need extra curry just for an excuse to eat more bread. Thank you for cooking with me and see you in the next adventure.